there, health coach. So we recently wrapped up another amazing round of my Health Coaching Essentials course, and one of the big questions that came up during the course was to clarify the difference between accountability and tracking in health coaching. So both of these tools are really important, and I believe they're really key in what sets us apart from other health and wellness practitioners and how we can support our clients. And even though they may sound similar, accountability and tracking, they do work together, and they each play different roles in helping our clients reach their health and wellness goals. So let's dive first into accountability. So I've done a couple of other videos that go into great depth on accountability and its crucial role in health coaching and process, but for today I really want to keep it simple in terms of how it differs from tracking. So accountability is all about making sure you do what you say you're going to do, and this is what people struggle with the most on their own. So our clients may set some goals, but they aren't able to stick to them. But when you have a health coach who's going to check in on you each week and see how you did with your action steps, you'll be much more apt to actually do them, right? And I always say this about our clients: if they could have done it on their own without us, they probably would have done it by now. So sometimes the word accountability can have a bit of a negative connotation. Like if you don't do something, there's going to be some negative consequences, like, from a teacher or a parent. But it's different in health coaching, and I really believe the opposite, that it's not negative. I believe that accountability is really something very valuable and positive. Like I said, it's what most people are missing out on when they try to accomplish their goals on their own. And when they become frustrated and sick of trying over and over and over again and not accomplishing their goals, they reach out to a health coach to help them cross that finish line. And, providing that accountability is really part of what is going to get them there. Accountability is all about support and motivation. So accountability in coaching is a big topic, encompasses lots of aspects to it, but for the most part, in our coaching sessions, what we are asking our clients around accountability is how are they going to hold themselves accountable? How are they going to actually do what they say they want to do? So these types of accountability measures are all about calendarizing, right? Which is getting dates and times in the calendar, and then setting reminders, which could be on their phone, on an alarm, posting sticky notes, having somebody else remind them, those kinds of ideas, whatever's going to work best for your client. So that's the first piece of the accountability equation, helping your clients set up the ways and means to make sure they actually do their action steps in the first place. The second piece, once they actually do their action steps, then that's where the tracking comes in. Tracking is all about recording what you actually did. So if your client says they'll commit to going to the gym 3 times per week, how are they going to track that? If they want to meditate every weekday morning for 10 minutes, how are they going to record that they did it? If they're aiming to eat more veggies, how are they going to measure and track what they actually ate? So those are some of the questions we want to ask and what we want to get our clients to. So the tracking is helpful because now your client has a record of what they actually did. Many clients will say to you, "Oh, I'll remember what I did," but our minds are very fickle things, and we always overestimate what we did. "Oh yeah, I definitely worked out every day last week." "Yeah, I ate more veggies and I for sure meditated every day." But that might not be the truth. So if we are tracking, then we're going to have it in black and white, right? We will know exactly what got done and what didn't get done. And tracking can have all kinds of different formulas and formats as well. It could be simply putting a check mark on a printed calendar or in a journal, or it could be as fancy and elaborate as using one of the many apps available these days, smartwatches, Fitbits, all of those gadgets and things that can help us track. I will share a personal example right now. For me in my life, I'm working with a personal trainer and a nutritionist, and every day I track 14 different things in a very elaborate Google spreadsheet that she has created for her clients. And I know that she's looking at it every day. So that that's really holding me accountable to these daily goals. So I know many health coaches use platforms like Practice Better, Healthy, and there's some others. And there are lots of ways in those platforms for your client to track and record their progress if you're someone who's using those types of tools. So tracking gives us an accurate account of what actually happened and can also be useful for our clients to start to notice maybe some patterns, to understand what's working and what's not working for them, and to adjust and tweak their goals if needed. And so the final piece and our role in all of this accountability is really to check in with the client at the next session to find out how they did. We're not there in their lives between sessions every day checking in to make sure that they did their action steps. They are accountable for that through the measures that we set up at the previous session, but we're definitely going to check in and follow up to find out how it all went at the next session. So why does all of this matter? Well, I hope you're starting to see some of the benefits that both accountability and tracking offer and how they work together. They're absolutely key coaching tools that work together to help our clients succeed at their goals. The accountability allows our clients to do what they say they want to do, and then the tracking helps them see their progress, understand what changes need to be made, and then to celebrate the milestones and the progress along the way. So in terms of wrapping up today, the key takeaways are that in health coaching, accountability and tracking are like best friends. Accountability is the empowering friend that always checks in to make sure we're upholding our commitments and our promises, while tracking is more like the detective friend that really helps us see the facts and the things that are truly happening in our life. Together, they make a really powerful team that we can bring in to help our clients reach their health and wellness goals. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have in the comments, and I'd love to hear more from you about how you implement accountability and tracking in your health coaching practice. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Bye for now.